Hello and welcome, my orange feathered leaves. So, we are back again with Hirogaru's guy, PreCure. This season continues to be awesome and it might even become my favorite if this goes on like this. Yeah, and today we get a new character, one I have been looking forward to know more about. And, well, you'll see. Episode 8, The Flightless Bird and the Strange Boy. Okay, Sora has found Ellie in her room with her little toy in hand. Something she couldn't have reached. So the assumption is she pulled herself up and is starting to learn to walk, which is great. However, Sora does feel that there's something off here, and she's not wrong, but where does that feeling even come from? Like, I know she cares for Ellie, but she's not her mother or anything, so maybe just good intuition. Honestly, Ellie learning to do stuff more and more on her own, while it's great, it also makes me kinda sad because her parents miss a lot of that growing up, which, if I would be in their position, I would just be, for once, happy because she's learning, but also devastated because I'm missing it. And it's not even my fault. What can I do? I probably try my best to do something, but these worlds are just connected, but not in a way where you can readily go between them. Yeah. Now, this is a weird thing to say, but her pajamas look kinda uncomfortable. They really look more like a ball gown or something, not like pajamas. I wouldn't want to sleep in that. Also, she tries to trick whoever entered the room here by loudly proclaiming, "I am leaving the room now, so if anybody would like to come in right now, it would be a good time." She didn't say it exactly as that, but yeah, there's no way this works. It worked. And granted, of course, we can put 2 and 2 together as viewers that this is the orange bird and probably a new cure as well. That orange cure from the opening, Cure Wing. But her reacting like this, thinking it's one of Kabaton's accomplices in-universe, makes a lot of sense. I would come up with the same conclusion. Maybe even if it's not Kabaton's accomplice, probably not good for Ellie either way, so yeah, throw him out, or well, let him be arrested, I would say. But as he is a bird after all, he's flying straight on his face. Ouch. Why don't you fly? Well, we learn his name is Tsubasa. Weird name, because that's basically wing in Japanese. It's like calling your child arm. But well, Tsubasa is an actual name, so it kinda works. And that, by pure accident, he arrived in our world. But with knowing no way back, well, he stayed with Yo-Yo. Though Yo-Yo does know way back. It just needs a lot of preparation, that's why she can't do it right now, so yeah, if this was some time ago though, why is he still here? And yeah, a year ago when Mashiro moved in, I get that he wanted to just stay as a bird, because that's a pretty unbelievable story. Though, after learning about Sora and stuff, and especially after becoming a PreCure herself, why didn't he open himself to the two? Of course Mashiro would believe him now. A year ago, well, maybe that was too much, sure, but now? Why did he wait? I love this. She's just like, what? She makes a scary face, okay, but her reaction to that is that she just barks at him. Sora's so great. Okay, Sora demands an explanation, but Tsubasa doesn't want Yo-Yo to tell them the reason, which I can get both sides here. Maybe Tsubasa's reason is something he just wants to keep personal. But they do care for a little baby here and just want to know who's around that baby. Trust has to be earned, so yeah, I also completely understand Sora here. Actually, Tsubasa should just tell them what's going on, why he's still here instead of going back home and stuff. And yeah, this is just the thing. Tsubasa might be harmless, but the question she's asking herself makes sense. What if it wasn't Tsubasa, but Kabaton or an accomplice of him? Ellie could have been kidnapped by now. Something bad could have happened to her. She wasn't good enough. Well, I wouldn't say it's her fault if something like that happens, but I get why you question yourself. Look at Ellie actually learning to stand up. This is such a cute scene. I love this. Ellie is depicted so nicely. Basically just because she totally acts like a normal baby does. That's just enough. And after bonding a bit over Ellie standing up, he opens up to Sora why he stays here instead of going back to his home. And that is because the puny birds, of which he is part of, cannot fly. But he learned about aerodynamics, planes and such. And he wants to study that to one day be able to fly. And that's such a wholesome story. I really like this character. It's a completely understandable reason. And yeah, that's pretty cool. And the reason for why he wants to fly is also adorable. Because when he was much younger, his father saved him. He was falling off one of those taxi birds. And yeah, his father just jump dived after him and used the updrafts to save him. He wasn't able to do this ever again, but such a cool father and such a wholesome story. Also, that never giving up attitude makes Sora declare him a hero. Yeah, that works. It's scenes like this that make me wonder where the police is actually in these worlds. Then again, it's supposed to be Japan, and there isn't police around every corner there, so kinda checks out. Also, I love today's Monster of the Week. It's a drone turned into, well, a UFO. And it's a flying enemy. We have another cure called Cure Wing coming up. Our cures can't fly. Such a good setup. And yeah, our cures go off to fight it. And leave Ellie behind, because logical thing to do. Why bring the baby to the fighting zone? But the baby's crib is bringing it to the fighting zone, because I know they need her for the attack or something. So yeah, it probably makes kinda sense, but also putting the baby in danger. You don't put babies in danger. That's bad. And I also love how Ageha is totally involved in this right now. Even though she just calls Yo-Yo, but I would be surprised if she doesn't turn out to be the fourth cure for this team. But I don't know if that's a bad or a pleasant surprise. It would be like beyond expectations, because you clearly see this is probably what they do. If they do something different and she just is a support character, that would also be so interesting, right? And thus the episode ends with them not being able to reach the enemy. Sure, the long range attacks work, but that's not enough. And our little bird here starting to fly. It's a cliffhanger, but a very good one. This episode was great. It was a very, very good introduction to a new character, completely focusing on it, putting the battle right at the end without concluding it or anything. This is the pacing we need. This is great. This was just... yeah, that's the way to introduce a character like Tsubasa. And that's all I can say about this episode. But tell me in the comments what you can say about this episode. Also learn aerodynamics by pressing the like and subscribe button, as well as that little bell, to keep updated whenever I fly out a new video. And check out the links in the description below leading to my Twitter, Instagram and Discord, where I post stuff, keep you updated, all the good things. There is also my merch store down there and my Twitch, where I live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. I hope to see you over there as well, and until next time, bye-bye!